So guys, I'm your host and you're watching Wrestle AI, your one-stop destination for all the latest WWE news, updates, and behind-the-scenes drama. Let's jump right into today's video because we've got some seriously big stories to talk about, starting with none other than the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. All right, guys, Roman Reigns is once again expected to take a long break from WWE. If you remember, I told you recently that Roman is most likely not going to be on the Backlash card. Now we're getting more clarity on how long he's going to be gone. According to WrestleVotes and other reliable sources, Roman Reigns is not expected back in WWE until early June. That means he will miss the entire month of May, including the Backlash Premium Live event. The expectation is that Roman could return just before the Money in the Bank PLE. So if you're a fan of Roman and we're hoping to see him back soon, you'll have to wait a bit longer. From May 1st to May 31st, no Roman Reigns on WWE programming. This might also explain why Roman hasn't been involved in any major storyline after WrestleMania 41. This kind of inactivity is getting frustrating for fans. I mean, we pay to watch the shows. If WWE wants to make it worth our money, then stars like Roman Reigns need to show up. Of course, Roman is a megastar, no doubt, but as fans, we want appearances. We want presence, and the constant breaks, whether it's post-WrestleMania or mid-feud, are really hurting the momentum. Now, the big question is, what will Roman Reigns do at Money in the Bank? Will he be in a match? Will he confront someone? Or will he even appear at all? That's all speculation right now. So let me know your thoughts. What do you think Roman Reigns will be doing at Money in the Bank? Drop your predictions in the comments. Next up, let's talk about a huge potential match being planned for Backlash 2025, and that's a fatal four-way for the United States Championship. According to WrestleVotes, WWE is reportedly considering this match Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight versus Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. And I'm telling you right now, this could steal the show. Jacob Fatu is an absolute monster in the ring. LA Knight has the crowd behind him. Priest and McIntyre had a barn burner at WrestleMania, and putting all four of them together, this is money. Now, Jacob Fatu is expected to retain, and I agree with that. He's fresh, dominant, and WWE is clearly high on him. But the match itself, it could easily be match of the night. And let's be honest, in recent months, WWE has not been great at defending mid-card titles on pay-per-views. But now, with Jacob Fatu as champion, they have the perfect opportunity to build the US title back up. So tell me in the comments, would you be excited for this fatal four-way match? Yes or no? Next up, it's official. WWE has now branded the John Cena versus Randy Orton match at Backlash with the tagline, "One Last Time." And honestly, we all saw this coming. WrestleVotes had already hinted that WWE would go this route, and now it's confirmed. They've released an updated match graphic with both Cena and Orton, and prominently displayed on it are the words, "One Last Time." And man, that face-to-face graphic looks absolutely fire. This is being marketed as the final match ever between these two legends. After this, Cena and Orton won't face off again. Ever. Why? Because John Cena is heading toward retirement. Now here's the biggest question. People were speculating that maybe at the end of the year, Randy Orton would beat Cena and win the world title. But if this is their last match, then that dream scenario is off the table. And based on what we know so far, it really doesn't look like Orton is going to win. So if not Orton, who could dethrone Cena? All signs are pointing back to Cody Rhodes. Maybe Cody ends the year taking the title from Cena, or maybe, just maybe, WWE pulls an unpredictable move and brings in someone totally unexpected. But for now, the focus is clear. Cena versus Orton is on for Backlash, and this will be their final chapter. Speaking of John Cena, specifically his heel turn, is it failing? That's the question Hulk Hogan raised recently, and it sparked a lot of discussion. According to Hogan, when he turned heel and joined the NWO, the momentum just kept going up. He wasn't just cutting promos, he was dominating, leading the most feared faction in wrestling. But with Cena, it feels different. Yes, his heel turn at Elimination Chamber was epic, but after that, Cena's just been cutting promos, taking finishers every week, and lying down flat in every main segment. Even after threatening gestures like the throat cut motion from The Rock, Cena hasn't acted like a monster heel. He's just there. And that's a huge letdown. Instead of coming across as a dangerous villain, Cena looks like a cranky old man shouting into a mic and then getting laid out in every show. Now, don't get me wrong. The heel turn had potential. But if WWE doesn't push this character with strong booking, then Hogan might be right. This could turn out to be a failed heel run. What do you guys think? Has Cena's heel turn lived up to expectations, or is it losing steam fast? Let me know in the comments. Next up, let's talk about Liv Morgan. Reports suggest she's landed a major movie role. That's right, a big project is in the works for her, and she's requested time off from WWE to focus on it. And yes, WWE has approved her leave. Now, we don't yet know how long she'll be away, but if it's a major role, the assumption is this won't be a short cameo. This might be an extended break. However, according to PW Insider, Liv's management team, Paradigm, which also manages Drew McIntyre, is currently working with WWE to limit the time she'll be away. They don't want Liv to disappear for months. Why? Because Liv Morgan is at her absolute peak right now in WWE. Her popularity is sky high. If she takes a long break, her momentum could take a serious hit. So ideally, we could see a schedule where she films her movie but still appears occasionally on WWE TV. Maybe she misses a few weeks, but nothing too long term. If they strike the right balance, it could be a win-win. Liv gets her Hollywood break and continues her WWE run without losing steam. Moving on, let's talk about the betting odds for Backlash 2025. We already have 3 matches confirmed, and betting lines are now out, giving us a glimpse at who's favored to win. First, undisputed WWE Championship, John Cena versus Randy Orton. John Cena is the massive favorite to retain his title, with minus 2,000 odds. That gives him a 95.2% chance to win, compared to Randy Orton's plus 700 odds. So yeah, Cena isn't losing this one. Second women's Intercontinental title, Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. Becky is the clear favorite here too. She's sitting at minus 400 odds, while Lyra's at plus 250. That's an 80% chance Becky walks out as the new champ, which honestly makes sense. Lyra has held the title long enough. 3. Gunther versus Pat McAfee. Yes, this match is happening, and while it's a bit random, Gunther is heavily favored to win. He's at minus 800 odds, while McAfee is the underdog at plus 425. That's almost 89% in Gunther's favor. So, based on the odds, these matches might be a bit predictable, but WWE can always throw us a surprise. Stay tuned because I'll be updating you with odds for any new matches as they're announced. Let's wrap up today's video with a quick update on Seth Rollins' new faction. Many fans were speculating that more names would be added to the group that currently includes Rollins, Paul Heyman, and Braun Breaker. People even thought Austin Theory could join. But according to a recent Fightful Select report, no new members are being planned for now. The current plan is to keep the group limited to just 3 men, Rollins as the mentor, Paul Heyman as the strategist, and Braun Breaker as the future of WWE. And honestly, this makes sense. Adding more people might dilute the focus. Right now, Braun Breaker is the priority, and WWE clearly wants him to shine under the guidance of Seth and Heyman. So for now, it's just a trio, and it's going to stay that way, at least for the foreseeable future. So guys, those were today's major updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Which story grabbed your attention the most? And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wrestle AI. I'll be back with more backstage news, match previews, and deep dive analysis just for you. Until then, I'm Wrestle AI, signing off. Stay safe and keep watching wrestling.